What is going on, guys? Cliche Gaming here, and basically I want to do a reboot of a series that I started quite a while ago on my channel. And basically it was a Manchester United career mode of FIFA 15, and FIFA 15 hasn't got long left, so I really wanted to reboot this series. But anyway, the reason I have to reboot it is because when I first started it, I was on PlayStation 3, and then I went and got a PlayStation 4, so I have to sort of reboot it, because there is a way of getting the old save file, but it means I have to put it on a USB, put it in a computer, run it through about 20 different programs, and then eventually I can actually get the data from PlayStation 3 onto PlayStation 4. But I thought that was way too much hassle, so I thought, you know what, I'll just reboot the series. Now that I've actually got a bit more sense with career mode, it might be a little bit better with career mode as well. So I'm just going to skip here to when we actually get onto one quick note is we are going to be playing on Legendary as well, and we are going to play every game but friendlies. The two or three friendlies that you play at the start, I will not be playing them because they're just friendlies. So there you go, guys. We are playing on Legendary. We only play 5 minutes because otherwise this series will take like until like FIFA 17 to complete. Lenient. So basically, guys, the aim here is I'm gonna keep going until I win the Premier League and the Champions League in the same season. When I do the double, that's when I'll quit the series and we'll move on to the next one, which will probably be around about FIFA 16. Because like I say, it is coming up quick. So here we go. Okay, so we get into the season here, the career mode here, guys, and domestic cup. They would want me to win the domestic cup, which would be fine. We don't need to know about that. We don't need to know about that. We don't need to know about him. And all they want me to do for the first season, pardon me, is to qualify for the Champions Cup. Very, very doable. It's not really a hard task. There is one thing I straight away want to address. There's 4 or 5 players in this team that A, I want to get fucking rid of, and B, I want to get back. In particular, these two here. Hernandez and Nani are 2 world-class players that I personally believe should never have been put out on loan. The way I see it is, if Real Madrid want to actually take Hernandez for a season, if he's good enough for Real Madrid to take him on in the season, then why the fuck aren't we keeping him and playing him? Now Nani, again, a world-class winger, and for some reason we put him out on loan. He should have been getting games last season, to be fair, so I think a loan is probably the best thing for him morally, but he should have been given games in the first place. So there we go. Cleverly, I think at the end of the season his contract runs out, but I'm going to let him do it. Varela, probably getting sold, and Falcao, I am not going to use him this season because he's a fucking waste of time. Now let's move on to a few more temporal matters. Where is he? Here he is, Robin Van Persie. I'm going to be selling this man straight away, because the whole point of this is to see what I could have done if I was in Van Gaal's spot. So I think Van Gaal is 30 years old. He's 85 rated. He's probably going to go down after this. So I am going to add him to transfer list and probably get a few million from him. There's a few other players as well that are pushing on. It's just, yeah. Valdez I'm going to keep, because Lindegaard I know for a fact will ask to be moved in the January transfer. So I'm going to keep Valdez, because he doesn't mind sitting on the bench. We're going to add Carrick as well. Only worth 4.7 million. He's 32. He isn't going to get at least to an 80 rated. May as well sell him. And other than that, all the other players I'm quite happy to keep for now. Let's move on. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go away and I'm going to find some strikers that I think I could potentially sign to replace Van Persie. Now, this is my shortlist so far. It will obviously expand and more players will come into it, but so far this is what I've got. These are all being scouted as well, so we will know their stats. Centre back Samuel Umtiti is a centre back that I've used before. Very solid, very young, can grow. So he's potentially one that I might get in. I'm not really sure yet. Serge Gnabry from Arsenal. He's only 18. He is, I think, around about the 70 overall. I think quite quick. Hopefully we can get a stats and we'll see what we're sort of dealing with there. Now, it came between these two strikers, because obviously we're getting rid of Van Persie. Also, there is Danny Ings as well, with sprint speed of 88, 92, finishing between 76 and 80. Those are some very, very nice stats. I have 3 strikers here in my shortlist. Now, one of them is going to have to not be on here straight away, because he recently arrived from Real Sociedad for 33.5 million, which means they're going to really want a lot of money to sign Griezmann. So we are going to remove him from shortlist, which leaves us between Lacazette and Danny Ings. Now, Danny Ings, he's a little bit younger, can grow a little bit more. Don't know what you guys want to, how you guys want to see that, but let me know, guys, in the link down below, link in the description. Let me try one more time. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these you would prefer me to buy in this career mode. I can't speak. And the next player is a player that I've used frequently in career mode, and that is Keita. I used to call him Keita for some reason. That's just the way I looked at his name, and then I heard the commentator say Keita, so that's how his name's pronounced, Keita. Balda Diao Keita, and he's very quick, very good on the ball, and can finish as well. Very clinical finisher. Only 19, can grow up to around about the 83. That's how far I've only ever got him. But he can go more, because I've only ever gone a few seasons in. So that was around when he was at 24. So when he gets to around about the 28, he might even get up to that 87, 88 range. We're hoping. So he's definitely one that I'm going to want to start signing. So I think we can progress here now, knowing who our shortlist consists of. We automatically get a offer for Michael Carrick, 4.1 million. I don't think we'll get much for that. We might be able to get 5 million from him, I think. I really respect Carrick. He's been a great player, so I'm going to try and get him for as much money as I can, because he has been a bit of a United legend, to be honest. He's been with the club many years, and he's 21 years old, contract expiring in 12 months. Now, when I see that, my eyes light up, because that means in January we can sign this man on a pre-contract, and he can carry on playing for Burnley and carry on growing as well. So I'm going to keep him in my shortlist, which only leaves one man now, and that means we are going to be signing Alexander Lacazette. We know what his stats are, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the scout report come in to know what I'm dealing with money-wise. They're pretty adamant on this 4.1, which I think I'm just going to go for, guys. They're pretty adamant they're only going to pay 4.1 million for him. Goodbye, Michael Carrick. He's been a fantastic player for United in recent seasons. And even this season, actually, for Van Hal, he has played extraordinarily well. So, especially for the age of him as well. So, alright, so they have got offers. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to use Van Persie here. So I'm just going to stall on that one for now. And Juan Mata ain't going anywhere, because he kind of fits into my formation the way that I'm going to be wanting to play. This is actually the formation that we'll be playing. 2 strikers, 2 centre attacker mids, and 2 CDMs. Now, 2 CDMs that I have chosen are, where is he? Like that, and Di Maria. And this is where Lacazette will fall into the team. Very central team, and it also means that Mata and Di Maria will actually push wide. So they're kind of playing like wingers, but they're not. And Herrera actually plays really well as that whole midfield. So far, I'm actually kind of impressed at how the team's working so far. And one thing I have noticed just now is that for some reason Valencia's playing on right back, which is actually something I probably should do. There's a decent left back in the youth in the team. This is like the 3rd time that I've gone in here now. But I think his name's Kellett. Is that his name? Yeah. He does grow to late 70s, so he is actually a decent left back. I will be using him as my backup left back. But as you noticed, our right back, El Fattori, I've tried getting him up to maybe mid 70s, late 60s. He just doesn't grow. So we are going to have to start maybe looking into a backup right back, or even maybe use Raphael as a backup right back, because I did look, his role in the team is only squad rotation. So that's good to see. Alright, so there we go. We've got all this back on the players. So we'll just go in there in a second and look at our shortlist. International management and Carrick sold. He's only worth $1 million and he's 80 rated, 18 years old. Now that's definitely a player that I'm going to be wanting to sign. But our main concern is this man right here. So that's a approach to buy. And now the reason I didn't want to sell Van Persie before is because we can actually use him. We can send him out to Lyon. He can have a great few seasons there before he retires. But Lacazette, so what? He's worth what, 18.5 was it, or just 18? Do you want roughly round about that? I'll offer 6 million. Robin Van Persie plus 6 million. I'm pretty sure we can do that. And they've accepted that for Robin Van Persie, so it doesn't look like he'll be going to Manchester City, which I definitely wouldn't want to do. Anyway, so I probably wouldn't sign him. See them. I won't be signing with Bayern Munich either. And plus, he wants 4 years on his contract, which is ace to see. There's also another striker that I've been wanting to buy as well, guys, which does mean getting rid of another person. There's a striker that's very young and does grow to early 80s, but can, if he does really well, go into around about the 85. And I'm gonna look up his name now. As soon as I type in that, immediately I can guarantee that all of you looked at the one man, and that was Karim Benzema. But it's not him. It's Yassine Benzia. Again, another Lyon player, but he's very young, very quick, very decent on the ball, and he's great at finishing. So I would like to maybe buy him, and we've got James Wilson in our bench, and I'm not really a big fan of James Wilson, so it looks like James Wilson will be out of the club. I know I'm doing a lot to the team, guys. I'm getting rid of a lot of players who you wouldn't usually in a career mode, but I'm thinking more about the future more than this season. Like this season, all I've got to do is finish top 4. So we're gonna add him to transfer list. We probably won't get a lot from him. So in fact, maybe put him out on a loan might be a better option for him. Alright, so we're gonna loan him for a season, which is great. So that's it. So we have got Alexander Lacazette into the team now. He will be replacing Robin Van Persie. Accepted. Robin Van Persie. And alright then. So that means Lacazette should fall straight into the team. And yeah. Okay, now in my head I've got one right back in the head that will potentially challenge Raphael for his place, but roughly the same age, roughly the same position and all that, and yeah, let's go and have a look at him. And it's this man right here, Nathaniel Klein. As you can see, I've already started to scout him. I've already put him on my shortlist. 23 years of age. He's not going to grow massively, but he is, like I say, it's just a backup right back for Raphael, or maybe even do a rotation with them. Alright, so here we go, guys. I did say that I'd only be going as far as the first friendly in this episode. Alright, well, that's a good way to end the episode. We can get Wilson out on loan. He's only 66 rated. So, alright, so we did get the scout report on Benzia, which is definitely a player that I would like to sign, actually. He's a really good player. And while we're here, actually, we're going to put in a bid for Samuel Umtiti. Let's go for 7 million, in between of what my chief executive is saying, and let's make an offer for Benzia as well. I'll offer 3 million. We'll see if they take that. But guys, if you do want to see if these players do sign on, then you will have to see in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.